When we talk about the tuition protection program specifically, obviously that opens up, well, what does this cover? What are the events we're talking about that would help protect students while they're on my campus? We are traditionally talking about medical related events. Now, that's a long list of medical events, though. So, when we talk about serious accidents, injury, illnesses, whether that's mono or I get the flu, I fall and break a leg, again, those are the types of events that are very important. It absolutely has an impact on student success, but we also know nationwide those stay pretty consistent in terms of the numbers of students being impacted. The biggest bucket, I think, that impacts campuses and that we hear on a daily basis is in the middle there, that mental health bucket. Knowing that we cover that, knowing that we can be a partner for families, extremely important. We also know, though, that outside of those, there's a long list of events that typically can impact student success. So when we talk about pre-existing and chronic conditions, so for your students that are coming to school and they are diabetic or they suffer from Crohn's disease, maybe it is on the mental health side, they suffer from clinical depression, those are all going to be included in the program. Death of the student, death of the tuition payer. It's really any medical related event that your student is going to be faced with is typically going to be covered under the program. We're very excited here on the GradGuard side that this past fall, it was our first foray, if you will, into non-medical related events with the launch of our loss of employment coverage. What we're referring to are those situations where your student, the student, tuition payer, authorized user on the account is getting laid off from a job, downsizing. We hear those stories all the time, and we are very excited about the fact that that is now payable under our program. It's important to note, I've been getting this question a lot lately, is the loss of employment something extra? Does the student need to opt in for that coverage or pay any extra for it? The answer is no. They don't need to pay any more to have loss of employment. It also just comes as part of our standard policy.